Hey everybody, Big Mike back out here at the Hoopty Barn. And, according to the Bible, the good Lord is the one who brings us the sun, the rain, the snow, as he sees fit according to his will and his purpose. And according to the weatherman, looks like we're going to get all of those this week. Today is the sun. We have a beautiful day today. It's going to be in the 60s. So we're going to take full advantage of it. Because tomorrow it's supposed to start raining. And, downhill slide from there for the rest of the week. So we're going to do what we can today. And we're going to get back on the old 51 here. And we're going to do a little bit of driveline action. And if you remember from the last video, when I put my driveline up on there, I was about 18 inches short or so, just guessing. I haven't measured yet, but we're going to get in here, we're going to do some measuring, and we're going to make something happen. So stick with me. Alright, real quick, now that we got the boss out here, you can't see her, she's hiding. She's going to watch me try to tell you guys something. Anyhow, so just want to share a little something with you. When I'm getting ready to cut something round, like a drive line, this is my donor, and I want to make sure that I get a good straight line on here, and it's going to have to be square so that I don't cut it crooked. What I do is I'll get a piece of strapping tape or a piece of flashing, something really rigid. The wider the better, so that you can get a nice clean line on there, and it's not going to be, off one way or the other. You don't want it cut at an angle, because that just makes it that much harder to straighten and all that stuff. So anyway, just wanted to share that, and I'll show you why this one is a donor. Came out of one of my piles. If you look, it's had a pretty rough go of it. It's got a pretty significant dent. I would say that might have been someone else, or it might have been me in my youth, thinking that because it said Charger that I was Dukes of Hazzard or something, but it's hard to say. I got a pile of these things. So anyway, back in a minute. Alright, who's ready to see this Hoopty drive line come together? I'm going to show you my components. I'll let you guess. See if you can figure out what in the world is this crazy guy got going on here. And there's that one. And I'm going to be back in a little bit, and I'm going to show you how it all goes together. Alrighty, so I showed you the parts. I'm going to kind of go through how this is going to go together. Next time you see it, it's going to be in the car after this, because I had to do something kind of funky and custom, believe it or not. Well, the transmission in this car, if you'll recall, it's got that NP 435, got the truck transmission in there. It's got a bolt-on yoke, right? Well, we got a bolt-on yoke back here on the rear end too. So, I don't have a spline for the drive line to have any play, so it can't flex, it can't move, it can't slide when if the rear end's bouncing up and down, or if I hit a bump, or whatever might happen if I hammer on it and it tweaks up a little bit. And so I got to have some kind of travel on that dude. So what I did was I cut a sleeve, and I slotted it. You see? And that sleeve with the slot is going to go down inside this end of the drive line. This is going to go through that sleeve, or that slot, to where it has a little bit of travel. So the other end of this will be welded into this end of the drive line. So she'll have a good inch and a quarter to slide, you know, and move depending on what we need. So I'm gonna get it welded, get it put together, grease that dude up real heavy so that it'll slide, and then I think I'm gonna have to go get some U-bolt or U-joint straps to bolt that U-joint in there. So anyway, moving on. And just like that, another day is behind us. And she's dark. So, go up here and show you some progress. And I know you guys were wanting to see that I got these front shocks in, right? Isn't that, you know what we're working on? Oh, you guys want to see that driveline situation. Alright. Let's do that real quick. Let's get under here. See if we can't smash our sunglasses. It's dark anyway. Alright. So, here we are, folks. She's hooked up here. Let's get a little bit of light. Hooked up on that one. Right here's our junction, which right now it's tight because that rear end's just hanging down there. Got no rear shocks or nothing. When I jacked it up, it pulled this out about, not quite an inch, but pretty darn close. My other issue is I'm missing these universal joint straps, but I got them ordered. They'll be here at 7:30 in the morning. So we have Driveline, turnage, another step forward. Yes, she is crazy hoopty. But now we can get her to go down the road. Once we get, I don't know, some pedals. Probably ought to put some brakes in here at some point or another. Do got holes in the floor. I guess I could Fred Flintstone it, but I think we'll bypass that. So, anywho, you like what you're seeing? You know the drill, man. Like, subscribe, hit that little bell so you can get a notification every time I put up a new crazy video. And share it with your friends. Tell them, get to mashing that subscribe button. I got to get my 500 for the No Name Nationals. We're getting closer. We're over 150 now, so we're about, what's that, like 30% or better? So we're getting closer and closer every day, and I'm getting excited. I'm really thinking this thing's going to turn a corner here in a couple of weeks, man. We're going to have this thing moving and running and driving as long as I can keep out here and keep hammering on it. So I'll tell you what, You keep watching, I'll keep working, and together we're going to make this channel a hit. So come on back and see me.